video, I'm going to talk about a pursuit of aesthetics, a journey that begins and ends from within, and my own personal case study of this pursuit over the last few years. Yesterday, I had a call from Chandler out in Florida and talk about his challenges of fine-tuning the body into the aesthetic, like final aesthetic lean physique that he's after. He'd already been training for the last 15 to 20 years and he built up a lot of muscle and he has a great physique, but his challenge is just in fine-tuning the body to where it like releases the last bit of water weight that he's holding on. And he's already lean at 155 pounds at 5'10", and he doesn't need to lose any more weight. In fact, I don't think he should lose any more weight because he's mostly muscle. I want to talk about like the journey of aesthetics and like what I recommended that he do that other people can do the same thing to really fine tune the body to where you really pursue aesthetics from the inside out. Since we're going to talk about aesthetics, let's put the definition of what aesthetics is, and I'm going to use the king of aesthetics definition, and that is, quote, aesthetics is a branch of philosophy dealing with the nature of beauty, art, and taste, and with the creation and appreciation of beauty. It is more scientifically defined as a study of sensory or sensori-emotional values, sometimes called judgments of sentiment and taste. Aesthetics studies new ways of seeing and perceiving the world. That is from Zyzz in 2010. What I told Chandler was that he'd been doing really good on basic understanding of health and fitness from following the Strength and Nutritional Pyramid by Eric Helms. But the one missing element was cleaning out the toxic waste in his liver. And he'd done it a few times before, but he'd never continued to pursue it. And that truly is the missing element. Today's I've done it about 16 times now. And this time that I've done it, I had the fewest amount of stones that I can think of. But I just want to talk about how I feel today based on how I felt yesterday. Yesterday I might have felt a little bit heavy and looked a little bit heavier in the mirror. Now, today after doing it again, I did fast all day yesterday. But then today when I did the liver flush at 10 o'clock at night, and then it just completely knocked me out. Normally I could sleep let's say about 4 to 6 hours. Let's say about 6 hours on average and be rested. But last night after doing the liver flush, I ended up sleeping 14 hours. I think that just has to do with it's a mini surgery on the body. And so the body just completely feels wiped out after doing it. And now I do feel renewed. So it's something that truly gives the body a new rejuvenation, another starting over feeling let me just reset my metabolism. Let me redefine my body from the start. And I fasted all day yesterday. I did have some juice, and then today I've been fasting, and it's the afternoon now. And I'll probably continue fasting throughout the rest of the day. Maybe have some juice later and go easy on what I'm going to eat. But it really, it gives me a new form of living, a new form of life. And I feel like my skin, the way my physique is coming in, everything's tighter and more fine-tuned without even changing anything, other than just releasing the pressure that's been building up inside the liver and the gallbladder, by getting that stuff out of there. A lot of people talk about shortcuts and supplements and things to take to accomplish this process. But at the end of the day, bro, if we could just clean out our guts and clean out our liver and our gallbladder, we don't really need all these supplements. I mean, I'm really on a very limited, if any, supplement. I'm taking the C60. That's nothing new. I'm trying out. That's about it. But I don't even take any other supplements right now. I'm not saying that supplements can't hurt. They could be beneficial, but I think that it's putting the cart before the horse. If we could focus on cleaning out our systems first, cleansing out our guts and our gallbladder, our liver, and giving our bodies a chance to thrive through a clean system, and our lymph system becomes fresh again, then supplements on top of that in addition could be life-changing. But if we're taking all these supplements before that, it may just be wasted, So I just want to make sure that we see, go after the root cause of defining aesthetics and achieving this aesthetic body and aesthetic lifestyle from within, And all these young guys, maybe Jeff Side, or even Zyzz, and he's 22. When you're that young and 21, 22 years old, you do have a lot difference because you haven't gathered as much toxins. But when you become twice their age, like where I'm at, and you're able to achieve aesthetics and go, on this specific goal, it becomes a lot harder. And it becomes a lot harder to do because we've been collecting stones within our body and toxins within our body for years. This is what I told Chandler, is that just getting on the pursuit of doing it every single month. And the best time to do it is on the new moon. That's when our bodies are most able to be aligned with the rest of nature and flush out toxins, is on the new moon each month. So by getting on that schedule of doing it once a month, every single month, it's truly life-changing. So I highly recommend that Chandler or anyone else get on that schedule of doing it on the new moon. Hope that I can leave a legacy out there to help you guys in pursuit of this journey of aesthetics, because a lot of people I see like trying to fix the skin and the body from the outside, and it may help, but for me, I don't use lotion on my skin. I go into a tanning bed inside and tan. I pretty much eat what I want to eat now, and the body has really fine-tuned itself because I've been able to release all the toxins, most all the toxins from it, through this liver flush. And who knows when I'll be done? Maybe next month will be my last time. This may be my last time of doing it. I mean, I'm really at the final tail end of finishing this liver flush. So I'll put a playlist in here as well at the end of this video for you guys to check out and see like how exactly to do this process. I know a lot of you guys are out there are doing it on a regular basis. Now, just one reminder, if you're going to do it, you can't do it once. The body can cause, it could be negative for your health if you do it once and don't finish. So just be prepared. If you're going to do it, you need to see it through. Now that may be doing it every month for the next year. Could be less, it could be more, depending on how many toxins are in your body. So just be aware of that, and you continue to do it until you see no more stones. There's no more green, like tan stones coming out, and then you're done. And you have to actually do it 2 times and you see none, then you know you're done. And I'll tell you, when you're done, but you feel like $1 million. I mean, that's what I'm starting to feel right now, is it just incredibly renewed. Hope this video helped you. If it did, hit the like button and be sure to leave a comment below. Iron these teeth out.